What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. Getting out of this damn gym. And I felt the wind hit me. So maybe I won't be out here talking to y'all for too long. But I did want to connect with y'all real quick about video I saw that really had me like, what the hell? Let's get right into that. I saw a gentleman. He's married, has kids. He's a fighter and a content creator. He wants his wife to stop working. He says that he's making enough money now to where her job is not necessary. He wants her to be home, taking care of the home front more. He doesn't want to have to pay outside people to do what they could be doing. Now, he did make sure to say dropping the kids off and picking them up and whatnot is both of their jobs. He's not just throwing that on her. But he did mention that her being at home would be beneficial to him now that he's making enough money to take care of both of them. Her being home would enable him to make even more money. And I understand his strategy completely. I totally understand his strategy. Why pay other people to raise your children when you got a wife? It just doesn't make sense. But the guy is getting a lot of pushback from modern women and some of these male feminists too, over what he wants. People talking about well, this was a guy, man. His response is me. All I heard was me, what you want, what about what she wants, this and that. You know, it's really strange when I hear men argue from a female point of origin. Now, some of the stuff that the guy said, in fairness, some of the stuff that he said, it wasn't illogical. He was saying, why didn't you marry a woman who wanted to be a stay-at-home wife and was willing to gamble on your potential and whatnot? Yeah, I mean, I do feel that, but he's so critical of the guy for wanting to be a traditional husband and have his wife at home. It's crazy. Honestly, I think that dudes that would criticize this, they on that 50-50 stuff. And it's basically the type of guys that women claim that they don't want. As for the women, oh man, the women was coming for him. He's a narcissist, of course. You know, it doesn't matter that women get online and say what they want every day, all day. Him professing what he wants, you know, he's a narcissist. You know, what does she want? She worked hard to do this and do that. Listen, we both work hard. You know, that just is what it is. They always talk about, oh, well, she worked hard. Well, she did this. Well, she sacrificed. You think he didn't? You think he hasn't worked hard? You think he hasn't sacrificed? You think that there are things that he wanted to do that he didn't do because he was on the grind to be able to make sure that he could put himself in a position to where he could care for his family? That's a great accomplishment when, especially right now, when inflation is so rampant right now. I mean, eggs are plummeting in price now, but keep in mind, eggs was crazy. A half dozen eggs was like $12. Not a half dozen. Dozen and a half of eggs was like $10 to $12. So with prices currently what they are, to be able to afford to take care of your family on just what you make, man, that's something to be proud of, not be condemned for. And the women hating on this is very surprising, because ain't this what they all say they want? They all want a provider. They all say a man's job, his responsibility is to provide for his family. Men are providers, men are providers, men are providers. They say this all the time. Here it is, a guy that is being just that, and they acting silly. Like, that's not what they talking about they want every day, all day. I'm betting, and I'm not a betting man, but I'm betting on this one. The women in the comments being critical of this man are really jealous that this isn't their scenario. This will never be their scenario. The dude that they with, the bum that they land up and keep having kids for, they either going 50-50 with him or worse, taking care of him. Because you know that happens a lot. These women be talking about how a real man will take care of his family and yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, they ain't laying with a real man. They taking care of a man. They man is a dependent. They taking care of him like he one of their damn kids. So I'm betting that these are women that are jealous, that that's not their scenario, because no one will give a woman bad advice quite like a woman that's unhappy in her situation. If she in a spot that she is not happy in, she can't be happy for you, good stuff happening to you. She's going to come up with some cockamamie logic and reasoning with how you being a stay-at-home wife is somehow him blocking your sign or subjugating you or akin to servitude, whatever. But I bet you, if it was them and they could be in this same scenario, they would jump at it. Women are quick to convince their girlfriend to leave a dude because he ain't shit, he a narcissist, he's a cheater, he's toxic, and then be in his inbox right after he done left. And I don't know why women don't see this about each other. I really don't. I've never understood why women don't see this about each other. Yo, girlfriends are ops. Them hoes have always been some haters. I personally have known women that they girlfriends, they homegirls, they besties, were they ops. Almost every chick I've ever been with has had a friend that tried to holla at me either while we were together or shortly after we broke up. Women cannot trust the opinions of other women when it comes to relationship. They are going to give you the perfect formula to end up fucked up every single time. You got women chiming in, women that don't got a man, can't keep a man, or if they do have a man, it's a nigga they gotta take care of. Sitting up here in the comments being critical of this man for wanting to take care of his wife. That's where we at. This ain't even feminism, dude. This ain't got nothing to do with feminism. This is just hate. This is just good old-fashioned hate. Good old-fashioned jealousy and envy. They can't stand the fact that here is a man that's willing to do these things for his woman, his wife, that he has children with. He's willing to do this with his family. He's in a position to do this for his family. And they nigga never will be. It's that simple, man. Only time you get something this illogical is when it's feelings involved. They salty as hell that this will never be them. If they could slide in this guy's inbox and even be his side chick, they would. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.